Hey everybody, Hat Creature here, and today we are playing Watch Dogs Legion of the Dead. But before we get into that, I'd like to say that my family and I switched to a different motel. We're no longer at Motel 6, and the Wi-Fi here is really, really bad. So this may be the only video I put up until my family and I finally move into our house 5 to 6 days from now. Anyway, with that out of the way, this is a hands-on review of the new mode in Watch Dogs Legion. First off, I'd like to say I really enjoy it. I like it. Now, I think the concept is stupid and ridiculous and does not belong in Watch Dogs, but if you just ignore that and play it and, see it for what it is by itself, I really like it. But it has the same problem as the Spider-Bot Arena in online mode, to where there's just no substance. It's little flash, no glory. That's the problem. Now, this is very different from... Now, I don't play too many multiplayers, but I played enough to where I don't recognize anything in this. Now, here's my Survivor, right? It's random. And you can actually re-roll it by using points that you collect whether you live or die. Nice. All reward, no fucking effort. Great job. Now, you cannot customize your character, meaning your character is just a shell. They're a skin that you cannot change unless you kind of work for it. You can't change their outfit, you can't give them tattoos, or customize them in any way. They're meaningless. Your character is a joke. I don't like that. That's a problem. But if you don't like what they look like for whatever reason, you can re-roll it, which I'm not going to, because there's no point. Now, what do you do in Legion of the Dead? You walk around a giant map looking for packages. You pick up 8 packages, and then you return or travel to your final destination, whether that be the extraction point or death. Now, there are also power-ups along the way. Power-ups are basically, well, it can range from a gun to an ability to a gadget, as it says all right there. And that's the entire game. That's the entire game. That's it. There's nothing else. Period. You start the game, which we're about to right now. Start the game, run around, collect packages, and run back. That's it. Now, I have 35 points. I'm gonna go with the... I'm gonna go with the random. Now, the random costs nothing. Ooh, a baton! This is really good. This is really good. Now, these are zombies. These are legit zombies. They're kind of a mix between Romero and New Age zombies. So they will shamble everywhere. But if you get too close to them, they'll kind of do a light sprint after you. Not too far. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight with the lunge. Like, it's a really quick lunge. Like that. And then they go back to a halt. So, they're not completely useless Romero zombies. Nothing wrong with Romero zombies, of course, but, they're slow and they're not that threatening, unless you're an idiot, like most of the people in all those movies. Now, let's see. Here's my map. Tower of London is my final destination, unless I die. I have to collect 8 boxes, and my first stop is the Carousel Plaza. This might be a little dangerous. Now, zombies aren't the only enemies. Nice. I'm really happy about that. There's drones, and there's also Albion and Clan Kelly. And strangely enough, the drones are actually a faction of their own. You can see the drones kind of like as an evil AI. Of course, the game doesn't tell you that. There's no story at all in this mode. There's nothing. The entire mode is what I'm doing. I'm running around, avoiding zombies. I'm gonna pick up a box. And that's it. That's the entire game. You can choose to go stealth. Ah, crap. Yes. You can choose to go stealthy. You can choose to go guns blazing. Your playstyle is entirely up to you. Personally, I prefer to go stealthy. The zombies are attracted to noise. So if you start shooting, you're just gonna attract all of them to your location. And that's actually great for infiltrating bases like these, because more than likely they'll be fighting the zombies and the drones over you. And there's a drone, but that's a chase drone. That actually belongs to the faction you're infiltrating. The riot drones and the counterterrorism drones, on the other hand, they're all by themselves. They will attack all targets. And unlike the normal game, you actually can't hack drones unless you randomly get that ability. Now, the streets are arguably more dangerous than these areas. Now, these guys have guns, so they can kill you quicker, but there's not as many of them. Now, the power of the zombie is always numbers. They can overwhelm you quickly. These guys are few in number, but they are stronger. So, depending on what your strength is, you'll either do better on the streets or in a compound like this. And those work on zombies. You cannot hack zombies unless you have, uh-oh. You cannot hack zombies unless you have the, hypnotize ability. Although I don't really think the hypnotize your zombie. Ooh, nice. This is good. This is really good. I'm gonna switch to this right now. This is a really good rifle. No scope, though. Because Ubisoft doesn't believe in scopes. Nice. Now, if you have the ability, you can hack that drone and fight those zombies. Next destination is actually across the street. Trying not to attract the drone. The drones attract way too much attention. Now, if you play this with friends, infinite replayability. And I think that's bad. I think that's actually a serious problem. A mode and a game should not have infinite replayability solely dependent on if you're with friends or not. That's a problem. It should always have infinite replayability, regardless if you're playing with a friend or not. This is... crap. I could just shoot them, but I'd rather not. Okay, good, they're moving. I'm gonna go around. Now, there are different types of zombies. Oh yeah, as I was saying, this game is, it's the same every time. You have the entire map on a timing. You can look to the top left, I have 19 minutes left. Also, it doesn't matter if you die. At all. It means nothing. And I mean that really. Completely. Wholeheartedly serious. I have 3 packages. If I die, I don't lose them. But I'll get a whole bunch of points. So, even if I collect all 8, I really don't lose anything. There's no risk involved. There's no point to dying. There's no punishment in dying unless you've grown attached to your hollow shell of a skin. I'm not shooting zombies, and there's not a whole lot of action because I'm trying very hard not to get bit. I think you can get hit once by a zombie. Like, if I get hit by a zombie, I'm injured. If I get hit again by a zombie, I'm done. I'm dead. It's kind of, yeah, 2 hits and you're out. But I don't really count the second hit because you're dead then. Now if you get shot, that's entirely different type of damage. I have 4 packages, there's 2 packages in here. That way. Facing the wrong direction. Now, oh crap. See this one? That's a screamer. It'll attract all the zombies around you, and they'll start sprinting after you full speed for a decent amount of time. It basically injects adrenaline into all the zombies. Now, I'm pretty bad-mouthing this a lot, but like I said, I'm enjoying it. I have fun. Because it's unique, and it's different from a lot of things I personally like. It's probably not very different to a lot of people who play a lot of zombie games, especially open-world zombie games. I've never played DayZ. Maybe this is very similar, I don't know. I only need 2 boxes left, so I'm gonna take them from here and get this on the way. This mode has a lot of potential. There's so much that they could expand upon this. And
stay where you
that should be a good thing. But it kind of isn't. It kind of isn't a good thing because this isn't Watch Dogs Legion. And this is an entirely different mode. This isn't even Watch Dogs Legion Online. It's an online mode, but it's not Watch Dogs Legion. If they have to split their resources in order to improve this mode, then they're taking resources away from Watch Dogs Legion Online, which has a whole bunch of things going for it right now compared to its first launch, so maybe they can spend time and resources on it. Can't aim for shit. Some of them are armored. Crap! There's so many of them! I can herd them, though. No, I don't need to herd them. They split up in an unusual manner. Crap, I have a baton that I'm not using. Oh, I have a car. This is perfect. Now, there are headshots. The zombies do instantly die with a headshot. Okay. There. Okay, I'm going to summon my car. That's probably going to spawn very far away. Holy crap, it spawned directly next to me. Haha, yeah! Now, what could improve this mode? Character customization, so you can get attached to your character. And then if you die, it's a real punishment. Because not only did you die, you lost the character that you spent hours creating. All these outfits that you've unlocked. The tattoos, the hats, maybe you got to name them. You lost them. And there's a win streak. I've only been able to win like twice in a row, so I don't know like what the win streams in a row. You get this, meaning like maybe your character like, doesn't die the next time they die. You know, stuff like that. And if you die, then you should lose all your packages. Fuck! Okay. Oh no! 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 I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So I have all 8 packages. I kind of want to put my money where my mouth is. Now, I could show you myself winning. And then I'll have all 8 packages. But nothing happens if I win. Absolutely nothing happens if I win. I don't get any rewards. Except the 8 packages I have. There's no cutscene. You just go back to the lobby. There's no feeling that you accomplished something. There's nobody on your radio saying, good job. There's nobody saying, we were counting on you. Thank you for supplying us for another day. We only had supplies for 24 hours, and, you know, now we can last the whole week thanks to you. And when you die, there's nobody mourning your death. And that's what I mean by there's infinite replayability when you're playing with friends. Because you don't need any of that when you're playing with friends. And that's why this is inherently bad. Just because it relies on you playing with other people in order to be fun, enjoyable, and worth playing. That's bad design. And because of that, now that I've said all that, I'm going to die. I'm going to kill myself. And you're going to see what happens. I have 8 packages. How many of those packages do I get to keep? I'm also going to show off the baton. I'm going to go into survival mode. How long can I last? You know, just gun-ho. Kill as many zombies as I can. Reload, buddy! Are those headshots satisfying to you? Does that feel good to you? It does not feel good to me. Getting a headshot with these creatures does not feel satisfying. I don't know why. Maybe there's no sense of impact when you actually splatter paint out of their brains. Oh, that's different. Never seen that before. Dieters! I have 8 packages. How many do I get to keep? Every single one. Every single one. 8 Z-creds. When I started this, I spent 0. I lost, and I gained the entire prize. No effort with all the rewards. Although you could say all the effort, no skill, you win anyway. No matter what happens, you always win. But there's no sense of winning, and there's no sense of losing. Ubisoft needs to drastically create this mode. I don't know why they released it, because there's nothing here. Maybe it was the investors. I don't know. Maybe all the higher-ups were abusing and mocking their employees to the point where if you don't release it, then I'm going to keep pissing all over your desk. Just like yesterday and the day before. I'm going to do it anyway, but now I'm going to do it because you've been a bad boy. I don't know, but they shouldn't have released this. There's nothing to do. There's nothing here. And I just got the younger version of a previous character I actually played last night. who died. So that's cool. And that's it. Look at that. I started with 35, now I have 43. I lost. Good job, Ubisoft. So that's all I have for you today. Now, like I said, I really enjoy this. Even though there's nothing going on, I had a great time. And what's awesome is you can role play this by yourself. You can role play this with friends. You can create an entire story like with this mode. There's a lot that the players can add to the game because Ubisoft has chosen not to. And that's my final verdict. Let me know what you think of this. I like it. I just wish there was more to it. That's all. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed, please remember to press that like button. It helps more people find my videos, which will definitely help me when I come back to making videos kind of full time. And, you know, the traction. I'm gonna need as much traction as I can get when I come back. So thank you, and as always, have a great day.